Oh, yum yum. Can I have your milk now? Yeah, you're gonna have your milkies. It is Monday. Yep. Right. Oh, thank you. Hello, Rachel. You're the first one here. Hello. Here's Jack. Look. Jack's having his bedtime bop bop. Hello, Dolly Maker. Hi, Ruth. So we made it safely to the caravan, didn't we? Leave her alone. Leave her alone. We made it safely to the caravan. And it is fine here. It is fine, isn't it, Rebecca?
It is.
I think Rebecca was, trying to make it sound like it was really, really bad, but it's actually not.
Yeah.
That's it. You can have that.
Come on then.
Oh, what at home, Ruth? Is there some trouble you've got at home? Is there bad weather there? What am I coming through like? Okay, can you hear me? Okay. Do you want me to go in the bedroom? You sure? Okay. Can you hear me? Can everybody else hear me? Hi, Sherry. Nice to have you on here, Sherry. How are you doing, Sherry? Thank you. You hear me? Excellent, excellent. So do you want to walk around the caravan? So here we go. It's very nice. I'm sure Rebecca just told me the worst of it. The worst.
Yeah.
Start with the worst. There we go. Washing machine, a dishwasher. And then tomorrow I will video the beach area. Sherry, I'm really sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you've got that sorted. So if we go through here, we've got the bedroom. Hi, sweetie. The journey here is absolutely fine. It's been great. So we have one toilet facility. And this one. Hi, Becky. This one has a shower and a toilet. This is a double bedroom. It's really warm in here at the moment. This is, that's the single bedroom. It's got two singles in there. And then this will be mine. And it's two singles. Look how small the beds are. I'll have to put something on the floor in the middle. In case I fall out of bed in the night. But no, it's fine. It's lovely and warm, actually. We're going to turn the heating down a bit. But yes. Dolly Maker, you'd roll off that bed. I know, they're so tiny, aren't they? They're obviously for little children, really. But Jack sleeps with Mummy, so you can sleep with Grandma, but I think if he knows his mum's here, he'll just want his mum. No, it's not a caravan. It's a static caravan. Do you call them trailer homes? Do you call them trailers? A trailer park. But it's not really a trailer. It's not really a trailer park. It's a Ho Seasons caravan site, and it's got a lot of caravans on here. It has got 150 150 caravans on this site. Oh no, 151 caravans on this site. And we're in number 118, I think. And we've been up, so we left home. Mobile homes, that's it. Yes, sweetie. Manufactured homes if it doesn't move. Okay. It looks better than my one-bedroom house. Yes, Ruth, they are small, aren't they, in a caravan? They are small bedrooms, that's for sure. We don't have room on our road, Sherry, to pull anything like this. Not like you do over in America, that's for sure. I was picturing something that goes down the road. What, like me and Russ have got, the little tiny one? Double wide. What does that mean? It was a double wide. This is wide. It's quite wide. I don't know how wide it is, but it is wide. Yeah, Sherry. So like the van. So lots of people have them over here as well. So on this site, they're all static and there's no camping. So you can't bring your own caravan here. But it's really cheap to come. Rebecca said it was really cheap this week. And so Jack is over there with his bot. The width of a single, double and triple wide. Width of single. I would say then that this is a double. 54 by 70 foot, 54 feet. Ooh. Sweet tea, it's like two put together. Okay. It is big, but I would guess this is more like you call your, you know, when people live in the mobile homes over there, you call them trailer trash. Well, we're trailer trash holiday makers this week. But honestly, Rebecca sold it out because it's nowhere near. It's nothing like I was expecting. So she did okay, and we did okay, and thank the Lord that we all did okay. He did just throw his milk. So we went to a play area. We broke up the journey because it is a 2-hour journey here. Or is it about 2.5? 2.5 hour journey. So we broke up the journey, obviously, because of Jack in the car. And we went to a play area. Jack's very tired. He was so excited this morning when he's like seen we were where he was at Grandma's. So we went to the play area for a couple of hours at lunchtime. And it was a really neat play area because it was all set up like a little village. It had like a baker's, the jail. I'll put some pictures up. I took a few pictures. Had a fire station and a post office. No, I haven't heard from Tammy Marshall at all. Well, Sherry, that is what I hear from America. I'm not saying that because me and Russ could live in a mobile home, easy. I mean, over here, then we don't think of them like that. We don't think of them like trailer trash. That's just not it. So that's only what I hear when I'm watching, you know, American stuff. So don't worry. I don't make. It's just a great holiday because it's got an indoor swimming pool here, an indoor play area for the kids, outdoor play areas. It's got a bar and a restaurant, cafe, evening entertainment. So we've had tea up here today. Yes. Sweet tea, yeah. Oh, Sherry, you do need a holiday. What you're going through at the moment, I wouldn't want to be in your position. And I'm really glad that I never will be. But message me if you need to. Am I interrupting him with my talking? No. He is very tired. Who did I bring with me? I brought Emily. Oh, let me turn you around. I forget to turn around when I'm on a live. Hang on. No, I can't turn around. But I did bring Emily in a basket. We were loaded up, weren't we, Beck? You forget how much stuff you have to bring when you have a baby. You forget how much we have to bring. Plus, we brought all our own bedding. So that takes up a lot of room in the car. Plus, we have Bee, Rebecca's little doggy. You on your holidays, Bee? Yeah. So, yeah. So I have Emily. So I just have to bring just a little one. Hi, Tracy. I didn't see you. I have intrigued you, have I, for Sarah? Oh, Jack Russells are lovely, aren't they? And she is so loving, aren't you, Bee? Hey, she's very needy. Hey, so good. She's such a good dog, so well behaved. She's always been good, hasn't she? Yeah. But she's not a real lap dog like Millie. So she's not really a lap dog. Although since Rebecca fell pregnant with Jack, she got more clingy. And now it does, doesn't she? Want a bit more loving.
Jack terrorizes them.
Yeah, Jack terrorizes her, as you can imagine. Yeah, Ruth, you have to bring your own bedding, don't you? So you don't sleep in the beds. Oh my goodness me. So Sherry is intrigued. Have you all watched the video that I put up earlier mentioning a twin for Sarah? Well, I wonder. Yeah, I am a bit concerned about Tammy as well, Sherry, because I haven't heard from her. Do you watch this, Rebecca? Oh. Libby, how old is Jack now? He is 19 months. 19 months. He's been no bother. And then so Rebecca broke up the journey by going to this play area, and then and it was an indoor play area, and then we had the rest of the journey, and he slept on and off while we were on the rest of the journey. Then we got a bit of grocery shopping and came to the caravan, and then we got everything in, unpacked whatever you do, and then just went up to the restaurant area, cafe restaurant area, and had tea. I know, Sherry. Does seem like he was just born. I know. It seems like he should be so tiny. He is really cute. He's really good. Really, he's a real. But when he doesn't want something, when he's irritated, he's such a sweetheart. I'm very lucky to be here this week with him. But remind me I said that on Friday, okay, everybody, when my legs don't work and my brain doesn't comprehend anything. Rebecca, what was Jack's first word?
More.
Yes, it was. Yes. More. That's right. For ice cream. And that was, gosh, we've got that on video.
Yeah, I don't know how old he was.
God, he was so young, wasn't he? It was before he was a year old.
Yeah, it was.
He said clear as day, more. I'm not sure if I've shown you any of you that video. And like, because we thought it might be a fluke, we asked him, you know, do you want more for other things a few days later? And he said more for a bottle twice for me. I don't know what he's watching. Toy Story maybe now. Oh, Peppa Pig. We need to find a toddler reborn that looks like him. My daughters were cracker and light. Jack loves crackers as well. Jack loves crackers. Well, Libby needs to see the video that I uploaded of changing Sarah and Emily and put them in the pram of them twinning. You might have something to say about that, Libby. So there was a doll show on Sunday that I didn't go to at Chester, and that looked really good. And I was tempted when I see some of the pictures of the babies. Only a few more months to June, though. Hey guys. Emma Jane looks very smart in her new dresses, although she has jeans on today. Would you believe it? She has flared jeans on. I know. You'll see a video. I did do a video of all of them, just like a little catch-up video of them all and what they were wearing and that. So I'll cobble that together, edit that together, and get that one uploaded. And I think, yeah, so I got the video of Sarah and Emily uploaded today. And then I've just got this other video to edit. Emma Jane in jeans. I know, Sherry. Can't believe it. I know. Nor can I. How crazy. She's got a pair of jeans on. Crazy. So is there anything you would like to ask Rebecca? Rebecca's here. I'm sure she would answer any questions. And if she won't, we will tell you. Ruth's first word was marmite. Marmite? That's so random. Do you like marmite today, Ruth? And I'm not sure if our overseas people know what marmite is. It's a yeast extract. Kind of like oxo. No, you won't have noticed the jeans yet, Ruth, because I haven't videoed. I've done the video, but I haven't edited. Sherry here. Rebecca, is Jack sleeping through the night yet?
No. I wish.
No, and no.
Andy sleeps with mummy, don't you?
Yeah, Annie sleeps with mummy. Yeah. Poor mummy. Poor mummy. Yeah, Russ loves Marmite. Jack likes Marmite as well. Jack likes anything with taste, flavour to it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like for a baby, that's just so unusual. Okay, Tracy says, I know the answer to this one, Tracy, definitely. Rebecca, would you consider a reborn? No. Rebecca is not a doll person.
Never have been.
Never, ever has been into dolls.
No.
She's all about the plushy, fluffy lovies. And the weirdest one you can find as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, since she's had Jack, she probably doesn't need her little plushies, but she used to always take her little plushies to bed. Dory.
Like a jelly cat.
Yeah, she likes her jelly cats. She does like jelly cats. So does Tracy, who asked that question.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Wow, Sherry says, my youngest daughter slept through the night at 3 months old.
Jack used to.
Jack, yeah.
He did for a while.
Yeah. But she didn't take any long naps, Sherry says. Jack has one long nap a day.
Yeah, longer if you lie with him.
Yeah, longer if you lie with him. Yeah. I'll tell you what, this boy is mummy mad.
Yeah.
He's like a little limpet to his mum, stuck to her. The attachment is strong with these two.
Yeah.
But he is going to be going to nursery soon. So he learns things like waiting and sitting down in a circle and, you know, all the things that they do to get them ready for school. Sweet Tea says, my 16-year-old slept with us until he was about 2.5. And our girls did, not Rebecca. Rebecca was, when I had Rebecca, I had an real old-fashioned nurse who was also the village midwife and the village nurse. And it was feed the baby, change the baby, give the baby a quick cuddle, put the baby down. 4 hours later, feed the baby, change the baby, give the baby a quick cuddle, put the baby down. And that's how it went on. That's really what it was like back then. Or the baby in the pram outside. Tracy says neither is her sister. She's not a doll girl. Nor is my youngest. She's not a doll. But Kerry, the middle one, yes. But both Rebecca and Kerry, you know, always do say, like Rebecca brought Emily in earlier on, and I've brought Emily with me. And Rebecca goes, oh, I like what so-and-so's wearing today. She never really knows their names apart from Annie. But I like what so-and-so's. No, can't keep up with them all, can you?
You're all changing them all the time.
I'm always changing them all the time.
My name is Annie.
That's the only one, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Annie. That's really it, yeah. And so my middle one always loved Barbie. You wanted an action? Yeah, well, Rebecca's would be more for the action man. Oh, Dolly Maker, you still don't have one? Oh my God, you need to give us your address and we'll send you one. And Sherry says she thinks Jack has Rebecca well trained.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely not the other way around.
Definitely. Yeah. Oh. Libby, my daughter slept with us until she was 8.
8? Oh, crikey. I hope not.
Our younger two did probably until they went to school, and then they would actually go to bed in their own beds, but then they would in the mornings be in our bed, and we always joked that we'd need to get a bigger bed for Kerry. One went one side, Kerry went for Dad, and Holly would be in with me, my side. Kids say. Little boys love mummies. Yeah, they definitely do. Like Russ is his mum's favourite. So it's clear as day. It is so clear as day that he is mummy's boy still. And in fact, when we got married, the photographer said to Jean, you can't let go of him now. She was gripping hold of his arm. So funny. Okay, here we go. What do you think about this is a deep question. What do you think about your mum having reborns? You can tell the truth.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Don't bother Rebecca. In fact, she has been out. We've been out and I've had one in a pram. And that was so funny. Can you remember at Trago Mills? I think I went to the toilet and I had one of them in a pram. And when I came back, I said, just hold on to that one a minute while I go for a wee.
We went to a garden centre and into a cafe, and you went to order some food and left me with some reborns in the pram, and the old ladies were asking me how old my baby was.
Yeah. I
didn't want to tell them to like dishearten them.
Yeah,
I was trying to make it.
I always hate it when they say, how old are they?
Yeah.
You're like, oh no. Do I tell the truth?
Yeah. And go into a whole story.
Yeah, go into a whole story and you'll just say 6 weeks. Poor Rebecca. And so another time we were at Trago Mills and I think I had Harry or somebody with me. And I went to the loo. When I came back, Rebecca's there pushing around the baby and talking to somebody.
Yeah.
I just felt so bad for her.
No, I don't mind if it helps.
And she's been out with me and my friends, like before, when we've had a meetups, right at the early time, she came out then. And like she says, if it helps. And actually, when I upload the next video, Russ decided he was going to, you know what he's like, everybody. I'm not going to be on video. I don't want to be on video, but he always has something to say, doesn't he, in the back of the videos. So he does give his little input on what he thinks as well. He's always putting his input in me, like, you're crazy, missus. Sweet tea, yeah, especially at a store in your corner. You generally have to. And Sherry says, I wouldn't tell anyone unless it's very obvious.
Yeah, exactly.
And Tracy said, that's how we all feel when somebody says,
Yeah.
and how old are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
I couldn't escape either. We were in a cafe.
Yeah, in a cafe. And you can't escape. Oh.
No.
And then sometimes, so I will say, and then they're like, oh God, I wish I never asked.
Yeah.
You can see it in their face. You can see it in their face that they wish they never asked. Ruth's brother, your brother doesn't, well, I don't know. You know, just some blokes probably don't. I mean, some women don't. It's just, in some ways, I'm glad that other people don't get it, because that means they're not feeling the same way as you are inside. Does that make sense? Because we have them for therapy. Well, the majority of us aren't just dull collectors. And so I sometimes think I'm actually glad that you don't understand. Because then you will be feeling as bad as, as I do a lot of the time. So I sometimes feel like that, Ruth.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what you want me to do. What's the matter?
Dolly Maker, I had an old lady put 50p in the pram. Good luck for the baby. When Rebecca was born, and I took her out the factory, because I used to work in the factory when I was pregnant with her. And she came back really rich, because all the old ladies, they crossed the palm with silver, didn't they, back in the day? So they were putting 50p's in the pram. So that was like over 35 years ago. And they're like, that was a lot of money back then. Sweet tea, you bought a sunshade. I'm so glad you did, because I always say, like, I think Russ thought, first of all, that when I was taking him out, it was because I wanted everybody to see, but it was never, ever about that. It was about me and what I needed. And so that's why I just want them covered. I just cover them over. I'm not interested in other people. I don't want other people's opinions. I don't want other people's chit chat. I just don't want that. So I understand you getting the sunshade, Tracy, but you can't beat the time we had our dog in a dog pram. That got some looks. Well, you say that, Tracy, but down here, there are a lot of people, aren't there, who have prams with dogs in. When you go to the coast, there are a lot of people who have prams with dogs in them. Yeah, we see that a lot down here. So that's not unusual for us. Well, Ruth, he wouldn't understand you, would he? Because he's not going through the same as you. He wouldn't understand it. Oh, I understand it. Dolly Maker, I didn't know you could make money taking them out. That's Sherry. That's a thing over here. It is. It's a thing. It's crossing the baby's palm with silver. And it's for good luck. Yeah. Sherry, dog strollers are popular. I think our popularity for dog strollers has also come from over with you. A lot of stuff I notice more and more is coming over from America. And it's good, because why shouldn't we get these old dogs out? B here is 10. Oh, where are you, B? There you are. She's 10, so she's old, and Millie's 15, so I haven't bought Millie because Jack would terrorise her, so Millie won't be able to get away in the small caravan from Jack. Jack's so loving, but he just wants to pick her up and hug her and things. Sherry, I am like you. Don't ask me questions. Go on your way. Yes. Hamster, I'm not allowed in here, am I? Yes, hamster. Not really. That's my fault because I set it to all members. Hello, hamster. Nice to see you. Bless you, darling. Hamster, do you want to see? We've got our little friend with us today. I know you would like to see him as well. There he is. You watching this, are you? Right then if you want to. He's watching the songs before he goes to bed. Yay! Having some quiet time, aren't you, before you go to bed? Yeah. He just loves cars. He absolutely loves cars, don't you? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, look, it's the truck. He's all about the cars and the trucks and the tractors and the wheels. So, hamster, nice to see you in here. What is... Oh, well, there we go. We just told you what Jack's favourite... Let's find another question. Most of the time, I don't... Sweet tea. Most of the time, I don't mind. There are times when I just want to shop and enjoy having them, not answering. Yes, sweet tea. Exactly. I mean, I don't always mind, but, you know, sometimes, well, especially if you're in a hurry, you just, like, want to get in and get out. Yeah, it is a good tradition. What is Jack's favourite toy? Are tractors and trucks and cars. But he also likes books and songs. His favourite song is The Wheels on the Bus. Riv, yes. And Diesel's a bigger dog. So it is harder, isn't it? Like Millie's little, so I can just pick her up and carry her. We took her out with us yesterday. Hamster, I know, it's funny, isn't it? You sneaked in here because I made a mistake, and I'm glad about that. Never mind. Make the most of it. Yeah, Millie, we took Millie out yesterday. Russ and I went out. We had a date day, and we went out. We got some stuff for the garden, so we can do a bit of gardening. And we took Millie, and it's just so easy because Millie's so little. He is big, isn't he? He is a big boy now, aren't you? Hey? Talking to his mum. Hey, you, where did you go, mum? Here he is.
You with Grandma?
He is. But if you have a bigger one with you, you're already feeling a bit off. Yes, and I understand that. You tie-ties? Yeah. Oh, Bee's not stinky, is she? Do you plan any sightseeing? What are we going to do tomorrow? We're going to go to the seaside tomorrow. Yes. So we're going to go to the beach tomorrow. The beaches here are lovely, and at the moment, he takes the whole all year round. Yeah, Bude is huge.
On Bude, but on a lead.
Oh, right. So you can...
There's a little beach. Just
right. So, yeah, there are some beaches where we can take dogs all year round. Some beaches where you can only take dogs on leads. And some beaches where you can't take dogs at all. Bude is quite a traditional. I think he's going to want his mummy. Yeah. Do you want to sit over here with him? No, Mum's like, oh, I thought Grandma was doing that. I thought Grandma was sitting over there with him. Mummy's tired too. Yes, we are. We're by the seaside, so I'll film some tomorrow, definitely for you all, to show you where we are. Yeah, Ruth, it is hard. It is hard when you try. Do you want to swap? Oh, he wants to show you the cupboard. Jack can open and shut the cupboard, and so we have to keep watching him open and shut the cupboard. Yay. Say yay! So clever. Oh, sweetie, we had a Cocker Spaniel called Crystal. And we bought her in this area. And Rebecca was driving down today. And I said, oh, we got Crystal from here. We called our Cocker. She was a blue rowan. So we bought her from down. And I said to Rebecca, we bought Crystal from around here. She said, oh, I remember that day because nobody picked me up from school. Oh, the memories. She said, nobody picked me up from school. I was the last one there with the teacher. And Grandad came round and got me. Yeah, but it was all right. So when I got home, we had a new puppy, and one of her book things had arrived that day. Yeah, Rebecca used to do lots of magazine collecting when she was younger. What fun to see the sea. Yeah, I know. You forget that so many people don't get a chance to see the sea, don't see the sea very often. And as soon as you step outside the door here, you can see the sea straight away. We're so lucky, actually, to live where we do, because we live in the middle of Somerset. So we have the North Somerset beaches, and then we have Devon and Dorset beaches. So we are really lucky. Oh, hamster. That is so sweet. Did you see that? Hamster's just given me £5. Thank you very much, hamster. We will use that towards getting us an ice cream. Yeah, we'll have an ice cream at the seaside. We'll show you the ice cream at the seaside. You didn't need to give me anything, but thank you very much. So I will definitely see the sea. It's dark now, so I couldn't show you tonight, but I will video tomorrow. Jack. Oh, look, and I've actually read it now, and it says, hamster, this is to get yourselves an ice cream on your holes. Not sure this is enough for an ice cream these days. So. I hope to see you in June, hamster, at the show. Jack Leonard. Jack is very happy with himself. He's had a really good time exploring the caravan. Everything's within his reach. Toddlers love things that Jack loves things that make noise. Jack does love things that make noise, doesn't he? Jack's always making a noise. Today at the play centre, like I said to Rebecca, did you feel like Jack was the loudest child there?
Yeah, I always feel.
She always feels like I used to feel like that about my children. And I wonder if other mums and dads were feeling the same about theirs, like they could always hear their children. But Jack is always making a noise. It's usually car related. Oh, a bus. Well, you're going to go swimming with Mummy, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Jack and his mummy will go swimming. Grandma can have an afternoon nap.
No. I know what you're going to do. Just leave. Yeah.
Good boy. Sweetie, my oldest was always the centre of attention. She would break into song anywhere. Who does that remind you? My Holly was always the centre of attention, but she was the younger. Rebecca says because she was the youngest, but also because she was complete and utter pain in the ass. Yeah. She was so moody and stroppy and just loud. My girls, this is Sherry, my girls had a pretend car that made noise. And my husband stuffed socks in it so we could have some peace and quiet. The noisy cars, the noisy toys usually stay at Grandma's, don't they? Yeah. They do. Tully Maker, my baby had the loudest burp in a cafe, all heads turned. Hi, vegan dinosaur. Nice to see you in here. How are you doing? Okay? So quiet. Oh, it's tractors. Okay. Jack loves counting. Counting all the tractors. It's warm in here, isn't it? Jack's cheeks are red. Your cheeks are red. My cheeks must be red, although they don't show on this camera. Yours is, yes. Oh, yes. It's St. Patrick's Day, isn't it? So happy St. Patrick's Day to our fellow Irish over there. We don't really celebrate it in England because we're not Irish. But I know so many of you in America do, because so many went to America. Doing lots better. Oh, I'm glad about that. Vegan dinosaur. Do they have any good toy shops there? I think you and Jack will both enjoy that.
They do have a little toy shop. A toy master.
They have a toy master. So they do have a little toy shop here. But we do pass the Smith's Toys, the big toy shop. Jack needs Hot Wheels. I'm not sure what Grandma needs, but I think we'll both enjoy that. I will upload a video of me and Jack. We both were playing pretend cars, and Rebecca filmed us, and I didn't even realise. But in like the arcade like area, so I'll upload that so you can see that. We have our Sherry. Our time change doesn't happen until the end of the month, so the 29th over the 30th of March. Oh, I can't wait for the first day of spring. Can you? Goodness me. So our Mothering Sunday is the 30th of March. All right. Is the 30th of March. And so the Saturday, yeah, that's the time change. In the States, it's an excuse to drink green beer. But the police are out in force on St. Patrick's Day. Well, they go crazy in America, as you can imagine. And so I had a whiskey. I had an Irish whiskey today. And to my daughters who are in Ireland, that's my excuse anyway. It was cheap because it was St. Patrick's Day. And we also in here, so it was cheap because it was St. Patrick's Day. And also they had this like lucky dip thing. And if you picked out an egg, if you ordered food, you picked out this golden egg, and inside it had all sorts of prizes. Well, we won a side, so we could have an extra side with our tea tonight. So that was a bonus. Shame at what an extra drink, hey? Yeah. Grandma needs Sylvanians. Grandma always needs Sylvanians. No. Rebecca said, I don't think she does, because Rebecca's just got it in her mind of like who was going to be clearing out Hillside, you know, eventually.
I've seen the state of it.
You've seen the state of it. So say.
Yeah.
What, love? Put something else on them. Which one do you want? That one? I think that one. That was the one that was playing, I think. Yeah? Okay, there we go. Do we change ahead or behind? We change ahead. So we spring into summer. That's how you remember. And in when you go back, it's like fall, isn't it? Autumn. So we fall back. That's how I remember. But it's so easy these days, isn't it? Because everything changes, apart from phones in cars. I mean, clocks in cars. Many a year I've driven around with clock time change, and my clock being out of time. She must be. This is Rebecca's show coming on now, and B must be half asleep. Oh! Normally she's tired. Yeah, Sweet Tea got confused last week. Hang on, let me catch up with you. Sweet Tea got confused last week. You did, didn't you? Yeah, that was amusing. Savannah GA. Where's GA? I don't know what's GA. That's one of your states, is it? Does a big deal for St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, they definitely do in Ireland. And they wear green. Sherry says she told her girls to hire a clean out service for when I go because I am keeping everything. I actually think that's a good idea. Sheena looked at it for her dad to clean out his whole bungalow and it was £3,000. And she was like, I'm not paying that. And I'd quite happily leave an extra bundle in so they can have that done. Because they'll be crying over, Mum made that. Shall we keep that? Who's going to keep that?
I don't think we will.
Oh, you don't think you will? I think you will. Kerry will come over. She'll be like, right, I'm coming over. I'm going to organise it. Yes. All right. Don't want me dummy moments. We're going to sing, I think. Kerry will come over from Ireland and she'll be, right, Rebecca, that's it. Out. We get a skip. Everything's going. That'll be Kerry. Oh, what are they doing? He got the eggs. Oh, no. Thank you, Dolly Maker. Oh, I think that's who that is. Lucky pennies for your holiday. Oh, that's so sweet of you. Oh, you're so kind. That's another £5. Thank you so much. Hamster, that's me. By the time I remember, mine's by the time I can be bothered. Oh, did it stop? I was going to show you because he was laughing. He was laughing. It was so sweet. Yes, hamster. May as well just leave it. That's right. Vegan dinosaur. He is 19 months. 19 months. Can you believe that? Well, we're going to watch another one now. Oh my God. I can't even. It is, yeah. But I can't read it because I think that is, it might be Russian.
What?
There we go. I'm not sure you're going to be able to understand that.
What have you done now?
I think he's picked one. It is a children's show, but it's in Russian.
Oh, no.
There you go. It's Kitty's Games. This is it. Grandma did it. That's a big giraffe. That's a big giraffe. That's what it was, but it was in Russian. Meow, meow. Oh, here you go. Let's give Jack a big cuddle. There you go, everybody. Oh, you want to watch Tractor? Oh, but again, it's in Russian. It's tractors, but it's going to be in Russian. I don't know what they're going to say. Jack is learning Russian. God help us. God help us. That's for the Russian brides. I know, vegan dinosaur. I just crazy to think that he's 19 months old. Can you remember the day when I told you all and I was sat on the bench, I think, wasn't I? I told you he'd been born. Sat on the bench at the beach. I think that's where I said that he'd been born. And it was just such a lovely day, such a lovely time.
No, she doesn't want it.
Does Jack look like mummy or daddy?
Definitely like me.
Well, he's definitely like his mummy.
Jack, like, he doesn't want it.
He doesn't want to play. He's too tired.
So
You remember the video on the bench? Yeah. Ruth, you're laughing very hard. Are you laughing very hard? He definitely looks like mummy. He definitely looks like my side of the family. He's got our temperament,
God,
hasn't he?
Yes.
He's definitely a little Berkeley. And his middle name is after my dad, Leonard. So
Leonard.
he is definitely, when Jack was born and a few weeks old, if you showed a picture of him around, they would say it was one of my brother's little boys,
Get on.
but it was Jack.
Leave Gigi. Stop terrorizing the dog.
Oh no, it's a spider. It's a spider. Personality is mummy.
Yes.
Personality is definitely mummy and grandma, and granddad will say he's actually got the look of grandma too when he's like when he's mad.
Okay. Stop causing trouble.
Someone's getting tired now. Is it Bee? Oh my God. Ah, chaos! And we've only got one baby and one dog.
Everyone just calm down. Everyone just calm down.
Oh, it's so funny. When we got here and Rebecca was unpacking, Rebecca was like, God, Mum, this was you with 3 children. I was like, now you know why I said, right, you kids down the park while Mum unloads everything. Or it was because Rebecca was the eldest. She always drew the short straw. Rebecca, take your sisters, please. Bless her. I couldn't have done it without Rebecca, though. It is bonkers. Someone give Caroline some earplugs. Oh my God. Oh, it's a nice time, isn't it? Because it's, you know, it's memories for a lot of us. And I know it's difficult for some of you watching.
No,
But
just leave her.
I hope that you get joy from just seeing him and knowing that we're here. I know, Sherry. There is so much joy. Rebecca, in fact, we were talking, Rebecca and I, on the way up today, and she was saying, do you miss teaching? Because I really, really loved teaching. And I said, yes, I did. Because I always wanted to be a teacher. I never thought I could be a teacher. Never thought that, you know, Caroline from the council estate could be a teacher. So I never pursued it until I had the girls. And I knew I needed to get a job that would bring in decent money and also be able to do something that I could look after the children with as well. And over here, you get the school holidays off. And so off, but you know, you're prepping that during the school time, but it meant I could be at home. And so that's when I then went back to college when my youngest was 5 months old. And then, yeah, and so I did miss it. I worked really hard to get there. And, but I said to her today, now I feel the Lord saying to me, it's fine. Now's your time to rest. Just rest. Just rest. God, you leave me alone. Our lives change in the most expected way. Absolutely. And I would never have given up my job if the doctor hadn't signed me off. He signed me off in the end because I never would have given up. But yes, it is. It's time to rest. Sweet tea, what did you want to teach? I always wanted to be a history teacher. And then I went to college and took lots of modules in psychology. And I was like, I really want to teach this. I want to do more of this. So that's what I did, psychology and sociology and health studies. I taught at preschool for a while, but in a daycare, not public school. Sweetie, you wanted to teach art. Wow. Rebecca is really good at art. Rebecca would be a primary school teacher until she realised the reality was not actually in the classroom much, was it, Rebecca? Today, our teachers are more about planning the lesson, prepping, marking, organising different groups for different parts of the lesson schedule. And you have a lot of teaching assistants that are actually in with the children more. It's not like it used to be teaching. And I think that's what Rebecca found. But she is a brilliant, brilliant nurse. She's a brilliant nurse. And that's what she was clearly meant to be, because all the way through university, while she was training to be a teacher, she was working as in care for people in their own homes. She's trying to put Jack's nappy on. Yeah, making sure that boys are in the position when they got their nappies on. Yeah. Sherry, I would volunteer in my girls' school. Well, you can volunteer here, and you can volunteer to do reading with children and extra support if needed with some children. So, yeah. Sweet tea, I'm too salty these days, and it's not fun like it was back in the day. Exactly. Exactly. The vegan dinosaur, I used to want to teach science, even though I'm terrible at it. You probably would have been a really good teacher. You probably would have been a really good teacher. Sweet tea, they take the fun out of it. It does. It's all the bureaucracy today, isn't it, Rebecca? It takes the fun out of it. It's also like Rebecca said about if she wants to move on in nursing, she spends less time with the patient. And Rebecca's always about face to face with people. She just loves that about her job. And if she moves up higher in her nursing career, then she gradually would lose that, wouldn't you? Because then you start to go into management roles, and so it becomes less like what you went to university for or what you trained for. So it's more about enjoying. So I say to her, you just got to enjoy what you do. It's going to be something that you do every single day. And it's got to be something that you enjoy doing. When you stop enjoying it, it's a time to move on. And she absolutely loves being a nurse. Sherry. Oh, Sherry, I didn't realise your daughter is a nurse. It's so rewarding, isn't it, seeing them? Jack's decided he needs to open all of the drawers now. Sweet tea loves history and literature. Oh, I love history, but not literature side of it so much. But Kerry did her degree in ancient history, and was it something to do with literature? Just ancient history. Yeah. Kerry did so the middle one did her degree in ancient history, and English literature. Yeah, I think she did do something to do with English literature. She's very, isn't she? She's very clever, like philosophical, isn't she? She thinks about stuff. Deep thinker. She's a deep thinker. And now she's gone on and she's like works as an accountant for her dad. Which you never thought she would do, did we? She was just always into Egyptology. She absolutely loved. She worked in Egyptology in the school there on the university campus. You can come up with Grandma. I don't know if you're allowed in this blanket. Come on. Come on then. Yeah, paperwork. Vegan dinosaur. I'm a huge history. What would you like? What do you like? What history do you like? I like social history. I mean, all my girls love history. Come on. You can run up. If I move the table, all my girls love history because I always used to take them around all of the places, all of the National Trust places we have around us when they were younger. You can run and get up there again, can't you? Can you run and get up? I'm just trying to let the dog up. So social history is, I just find how people used to live and what changed society and all of that. And I'm just going to go back and read some of your comments. My daughter went into management roles and didn't like it, so she's combined patient care and management. Yeah, that is much better. I think maybe it's harder to do here, isn't it? Because we have the NHS, and so they have their levels, don't they? And so that's harder to do that. I don't know if you go and work in a nursing home or you work in, I think I might be right in saying this, if you work in the doctors, you might have more chance of doing both. Yeah. because then you're not working for the local authority, are you? Oh, it's all right. I thought my battery was going to run out, guys. Becky is a special needs teaching assistant, and you work with high needs children with autism. Wow. I used to, when I was teaching in the secondary school, I had people that would come in and sit with the high need children, and they were invaluable in the classroom. Vegan dinosaur, that's awful, isn't it? So Vegan Dinosaur says, Rebecca probably loves this, that you're called the Vegan Dinosaur, because Rebecca loves dinosaurs.
Yeah, I do.
I used to work in a cafe until they replaced me when I told them I was on leave for mental health. She was one of the chefs. Pathetic, isn't it? And you know they're not allowed to do that, but they would have got rid of you in some way, wouldn't they?
Yeah, you love that bee.
Yeah, Bee silly, and she. Yay! Bee made it up, finally. If you heard that tapping, that's Bee trying to get on the sofa. And then us clapping because Bee made it. Yay! So Sherry's daughter has a master's degree and is director of nursing, but gets to see patients too. Well, that's really good. That is really good. I think you can do all sorts of extra top-ups and things here. I think if you do a master's, you can dispense all sorts of medications. Vegan dinosaur, anything to history. I love it too. Colonial history, and of course British, because I'm secretly British in my heart, sweetie. I love that. Victorian history and the 50s. Wow, vegan dinosaur. Wow. Me and Russ had yesterday, we had breakfast in a 70s themed cafe. That was brilliant.
I'm going to say good night.
Good night. We'll say good night. We'll say good night to everybody. Say good night.
Look at that.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
He says who?
Yeah, where?
Where? Where's
Can't see anyone.
who's there? Bye-bye, darling. Good night. Gonna go sleepies.
Yeah.
All right. Good night. Oh, take care, Dolly Maker. We've got to go anyway because we've been here for an hour. Sherry, my oldest daughter, is an archaeologist and works for the Indigenous Nations as a curator of their remains. Sherry, that's fantastic. It's fantastic. Because I always wanted to be a history teacher, and I just loved archaeology stuff as well. Yeah. Hadrian's Wall for me is fascinating. All the Romans, I used to love all about the Romans. Yeah, vegan dinosaur, don't miss it. I don't blame you to be treated like that anyway. And Sherry is also secretly British, Tudor era. And you know a lot of, well done, Sherry. Ah, thank you. He's gone in with mummy now. Libby, you're away for 2 weeks. And the vegan, oh, do you? Vegan dinosaur? Oh, I'd love to see that. Oh, that's fantastic. Please put some pictures on our Facebook page. Please. We would love to see that on our private page. Libby, are you off on holiday for 2 weeks? If you are, lucky you. We'll definitely miss you. And make sure you watch that video because I'd like to see I'd like to see your comment in there. Everybody got to go now because Jack's gone to bed. Oh, the Caribbean. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Have a fantastic time. Don't envy you the long haul flight. Oh, couldn't do that again, but lovely. Hamster, you are most welcome. It's my fault, but you were the only extra that turned up. Thank you all for watching. I've got to go now because Grandma's loud, as you all know. But all video stuff, and you'll all get to see that first. Brilliant, Libby. Brilliant. That'd be great. Can't believe how quickly the time went. Oh, it's so lovely to speak to you all and see you all. I really do thank you. You all probably have no idea how much you help me, and I don't say that lightly. Oh, Cindy. Oh, we miss you, Cindy. I'm so sorry. Bye, everybody. Bye. Don't forget to hit the like button on your way out, all right? Please do that. And I will upload, I'll probably try and upload a few extra videos just for you guys. So keep an eye out for any shorts because they will be from me for you. Bye, everyone. See you soon.